2017. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Do we have a motion to open?
So moved.
Second. Thank you. Okay, can everyone rise for the pledge of allegiance? Oh, sorry.
Dr. Cordelino,
Here.
Mr. Grau,
Here.
Mr. Johnson,
Here.
Dr. Kane, Dr. Modrak,
Here.
Mr. Morella,
Here.
Ms. Novi,
Here.
Mr. O'Brien,
Here.
Mr. Palmer.
Here.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The New Jersey Open Public Meeting Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of and to attend the meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interest is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of the Act, the Montville Township Board of Education provided a public notice of this meeting, which included the time, date, and location that was posted at the Montville Township Municipal Building, all Montville public schools, the public library, the Montville Township Board of Education Administrative Building, the district website, and advertised in the Daily Record, the board's official newspaper, on January 10, 2017.
Okay, and Daniel and Jack, good evening. Would you like to give your student representative reports?
For sports and basketball weeks at Montville High School, girls soccer, Bellavito scored 2 goals and had an assist to help Montville earn a 5-2 victory over Morris Hills in Montville. Montville's highly ranked bowling team is scheduled to start practice soon. MTHS can't wait to see its bowlers stones from stretch, Will Stangs. This past weekend, the Marching Mustangs had a busy Saturday playing in 2 competitions and placing well in both. Indeed, the bus crash didn't do much to stop the marching band from securing first place and best in show at Blairstown that night. Good work, Stangs. The girls' tennis team has killed it in their most recent games, accumulating a 3-game win streak, all of which were clean 5-0 sets against Pope John, Parsippany Hills, and Morris Knolls. The girls' volleyball team went 5-1 in their last 6 games, winning clean games against Caldwell, Morristown, Hanover Park, Chatham, and Mendham, while only dropping a set to Fairlawn.
For clubs at the high school, the forensics team held its annual Parents' Night. There was a large showing and the team had upperclassmen not only perform for the parents, but also speak about how forensics has been a game changer in their high school careers. The forensics team also attended the New York City Invitational at the Bronx High School of Science this weekend. After weeks of preparation, the public forum debate teams of Alex Park and Francis Leon-Kumarin, Sam Brummer and Daniel Lee advanced at a round of 64, Alex Pern and Alan Light advanced at a round of 32, Emily Liao quarterfinaled in original oratory, Devin Leonard semifinaled in congressional debate, and Kevin Mao quarterfinaled in extemporaneous speaking, as well as Christine Sun semifinally. The Student Activities Council sent out a ballot with names submitted by the teachers and staff at the high school to nominate their peers for homecoming court. The results were tallied up and 5 boys and girls were selected from each grade to be part of the homecoming court, which will later be leading to the crowning of the homecoming king and queen for each grade this Thursday. A few FBLA officers, as well as 2 state officers from Montville, attended the National Fall Leadership, the State Fall Leadership Conference last Friday, in which they heard from the state office about changes taking place, how to run for a state officer position, and tips on how to apply for college. It was a rewarding experience, as we also heard from keynote speaker Miss New Jersey about her story and her journey to becoming who she is today. Montville's Make-A-Wish is having a raffle at the high school. Tickets are being sold at $20 during lunch, as well as at the homecoming dance. The winner will be announced at the homecoming game during halftime. The winner will be getting 4 tickets to any Yankees home game of their choosing, valued at $1,600, and another winner will be receiving an autographed baseball by Joe Torre, valued at $200.
The class of 2019 held its movie night last Thursday outside of the high school. Tickets were sold during lunch, in school, and the day of, and students as well as parents had the pleasure of watching The Blind Side. Many were encouraged to bring lawn chairs and blankets to make for a comfortable night. Sophomores and juniors were able to put their minds to the test as they took the PSAT this past weekend at the high school, hoping for some good scores. The seniors have been stressing out the guidance counselors for the past 2 weeks as transcript requests are due for all those applying to schools for early action and early decision. Early action and decision applications are due November 1st, crossing fingers that our essays don't have any grammatical errors, and crossing toes we all get in. MTTV, Montville High School News Program, aired its first episode last Wednesday during homeroom. MTTV is run by students at the high school, which features segments about events that have been taking place at the high school, including interviews with school athletes and promotionals about school events. They're looking to add their next episode tomorrow, and previous episodes can be found on their YouTube channel.
Now for a little look into the future at MTHS. Students are excited for this upcoming Thursday because it's homework free night. This is the first one of the new school year, and students can rejoice as they can actually go to sleep at night and not the early morning. The prospect of the homecoming dance is getting the student body excited as it's only 2 days away. There will be food catered for all those in attendance, a hired DJ to hold an awesome dance, and of course the announcing of this year's homecoming court as well as the king and queen. The following day, the students are prepared to show their spirit at our homecoming football game against Pequannock this Friday at 7 p.m. Additionally, the following week is our senior night for the football team as they play Morris Hills at home. The forensics team officially starts their regular season as the freshmen and new members of the team venture off to Milburn High School to compete for their very first time as returning members look to work their way into qualifying for nationals at Union Catholic High School this Saturday. Students can look forward to an extended break before our next Board Event meeting as we have Teachers Convention the Thursday and Friday of the week of November 6th, and the following Monday, NHS will be having their fall induction ceremony for any members that are now eligible to join the Honor Society, as well as those that are reapplying now upon rejection from last year. That's a wrap.
Thank you very much for your report. Dr. Rosary, Superintendent's report.
Okay, I would like to begin with just a brief moment of silence in recognition of the passing of Dr. Robert Winter, who formerly served as superintendent here in Montville. Dr. Winter passed away earlier this month down south where he had retired. So if we could just have a brief moment of silence in his memory. Thank you. I just wanted to note a couple of items on the agenda this evening. In the personnel section of the agenda, you will see that we are accepting the resignations of two of the members of our administrative team, Bill Koch, who has served as our supervisor of athletics and physical education, and Terry H., who is currently one of our assistant principals at Lazar Middle School. And I just wanted to note and thank them for their contributions and the work that they have done with us, and to wish them well in their future endeavors. They will be missed. And just one more comment. During some of the presentations that we did with regard to the referendum, there were some questions and conversations about the declining enrollment in the district and the need for all of the current facilities that we have. As I said in those presentations, based on the demographic study that was done and presented to the board in 2016, the information is very clear that based on our enrollment projections, all 7 schools will be needed for the foreseeable future. While our enrollment is declining, it's declining at a fairly slow pace, and certainly, the information and the capacity of the schools is also included in that report. The report's available on the district website, so if folks do have any questions about the enrollment and the capacity of the school buildings, I would encourage them to seek out that report. But did want to confirm that at this point we see no really way to consolidate our buildings, and the fact that the enrollment really does not support that for the foreseeable future. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Moving on to committee reports, Mr. Grau.
Yes, the Finance Committee has not met for a while, and
I know on the 14th at the one public meeting we have in November, we are expecting the auditor here, is that correct, to present the budget? I mean, the audit?
That's correct.
And I also believe we're going to have a finance committee meeting before that meeting on the 14th, so that leaves 2 Wednesdays, one is the 1st or the 8th. So if the committee's good with the 8th, is that a better date to meet? I'll give you some, if there's, I'm very disappointed that the auditor hasn't responded, and I would hope that he's there on the 8th to meet with us in the afternoon.
I will be happy to talk to him.
If not, maybe people from the new auditing firm might be able to come, whoever that may be. But really, let's schedule the 8th at 5:15, I believe. Is that good, Karen, for you, Carmelo? Okay, 5:15 on the 8th.
And I will notify the auditors.
And then we'll have the projections of salaries, health benefits, and all that stuff. Because
Yes, we
we're
have a
here,
couple, other than the audit, we also have an update on where we stand for the 17-18 school year from budget to actual, as well as a lot of discussion related to the referendum and facilities. It's a
Okay.
full meeting.
Thank you.
Curriculum and instruction?
As of now, we're planning to meet on November 14th, prior to the next board meeting.
Thank you. Policy and personnel?
Nothing to report.
Thank you. Communications?
Nothing right now.
Thank you. Safety and security? Thank you. No ad hoc committees are standing right now, right? Delegate liaisons, does anyone have a report?
Morris County School Board is meeting Thursday. Topic will be charter schools and school choice. All are welcome, superintendent, BA, all board. So see you there.
Thank you. Any PTC liaison reports? No, thank you. I'm
I
sorry.
noticed on the agenda tonight was a Senate meeting in November that I think we might have signed up for on Saturday.
Delegate assembly.
Pardon?
Delegate assembly.
Yeah, can someone register for me for that, and we have time on next, I think it's the 18th, I think, something like that. So we can put that on next agenda, get formal approval. And,
Yeah, again, all board members are welcome to attend that. What? I can drive it, it's not sure.
Maybe I will.
Okay, we have nothing on negotiations, no additional committee reports. Public participation, is there anyone from the public who would like to speak for items that are now on tonight's agenda? Seeing none? I guess we are at,
Move the agenda.
yeah, so do I have a motion to move the agenda?
Second.
Do we have any commentary or questions on items K? Anything on item L? I actually have a comment. I will vote yes on L25 for the resignation, accepting the resignation of Mrs. Harvey. It is certainly well deserved. She's a beloved paraprofessional at Valley View, and we're going to miss her.
And she was at Cedar Hill for years before Valley.
Well, we were lucky to get her.
Yeah.
She was wonderful. She is wonderful. All right, any other discussion on item L? M, any items on curriculum? Any discussions on item N as to policy? Anything on item O? Seeing none, do I have a motion to approve items I through O?
Second.
Charlie, would you like to say something?
No?
Oh, sorry. Are you,
Roll call.
yes, thank you.
Mr. Grau?
Yes.
Mr. Morella?
Yes.
Dr. Cordolino?
Yes, and except abstain on item 1, number 18.
Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
Dr. Modrak?
Yes, except abstain on I, minutes, executive session, and M61.
Mr. O'Brien?
Abstain on M119, and I am all the rest.
Mr. Palmer?
Yes.
Ms. Novi?
Yes. Motion's passed. Okay. Do we have any general board comments on new business?
I'm open.
Okay.
I know I'm a new on this, but every time I go past Cedar Hill, I'm looking for that nice new sign that was donated by the board, the insurance company, and their parents, and it must be a very small sign because I don't see it. You know? And now we also have Valley View parents that gave us $28,000, and naturally, forget that one because I'm not even going to drive up there. But please, can we expedite this? Maybe we can talk about it at the finance meeting.
Yes, we definitely can.
Thank you, Charlie. I do have one announcement I'd like to make on behalf of Montville Mustangs. They are having a Buy Brick fundraiser, and the association invites all community members to become a permanent part of Montville Township High School by purchasing a personalized engraved commemorative brick for a planned patio to be located in front of the high school surrounding the Mustang statue. So anyone who's interested in buying a brick for their fundraiser, you can go to the website www.etanz.com/Mustang Association.
There's also a big banner in front of the high school with the same stuff on it.
And there you go. Thank you, Charlie. Do we have anyone from the public for new items? Items not on the agenda. Seeing no one?
Before we adjourn, we should adjourn without acknowledging Montville Day on Sunday,
Oh,
which was a huge success, and I know that many of us were there, and it was really nice to just see our friends and neighbors, organizations, different groups out celebrating Montville's 150th anniversary.
thank you.
Morella?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
One of the who was most attended and so on was the one Montville group, which was a result of the efforts from our superintendent in starting that organization.
Yes, Mr. Palmer.
I also want to congratulate Dr. Cordolino for recently being recognized by the Boy Scouts of America at their 2017 Good Scout Awards dinner honoring outstanding members of the community.
They were
Anything else? Seeing no further business, do I have a motion to close?
So moved.
Second, to adjourn.
It's time for Christmas.
Very good.
It's like